Hey, Shauna. Hey, Crystal. Hey, Jason. Hello, hello. Hey, Shauna. Hey, Crystal. All right, let me turn the volume off of this. Be easier because I can probably read better here. All right, let me turn the volume off of this. Okay. Hey, Andy. How you doing? How you guys doing today? Glad you guys got my. Hopefully, you got my message. Hi, Marie. How you doing? Hey, Bonnie. Wanted to give you guys an update. She Pisces, hello. Hey, Lisa. How you doing? You got the notification, Andy? Good. Okay. I'm doing good. Susan from Noda. Hey, girl. Hey, Sue Turner. Sorry if I'm looking down, guys. I'm kind of having the laptop kind of near me as well. I can kind of see here and here. So I can't be on too long. We'll chit chat no longer for like an hour. Hopefully the angle of my camera is okay. Hopefully you guys can see me okay. Going live from my cell phone, not the laptop. Manuela, hello. Hi, Sharon. Hi, Melinda. Work is exhausting. Thanks for asking. It's really working my muscles, that's for sure. Muscles I haven't used in a long time, but I am losing weight, which is good. I was hoping that would happen, you know. But when I went to the doctor, I did, you know, I'm not sure exactly how much weight. I do remember being weighed in at a doctor prior to me starting work, and I thought I was somewhere near like 210 because I know I packed on like 40 pounds in the last, couple years. But I just got weighed in at 201. So I hope that means I lost like 9 pounds. That'd be awesome. I'm doing okay, Sue. Michelle, hello. Thank you guys so much for joining me. Raise your hand if you guys remember me talking about my robbery. I'll wait. I'll see how many of you remember. You guys remember me back in the end of June, how I had a robbery at my house? Not inside my house, thank God, but outside after the yard sale. Melinda, yes, you remember. Anybody else remember the whole drama about the yard sale? The girl, she had snuck over to my house during the middle of the night, somewhere between 3 and 4 in the morning, and started stealing everything off my front yard. You remember, Marie? Hi, Janet. Yes. No? Okay. So some of you may have heard about it. Some of you may be new, and that's why you haven't heard. So I'll just give you a quick refresher before I get into my update or whatever, before I tell you. So at the end of June, we had a townwide yard sale, as I do every year. This year, I decided to put all of the stuff that I had on eBay listed out for the yard sale, which included my dumpster finds, my couponing, which I did extreme couponing. So I put out a lot of that stuff. I put out stuff that I bought on clearance all over the place. So basically, I wanted to make as much money as possible, and as well as giving a lot of deals to, everybody who came and shopped. So that was on a Saturday. 1 week prior to that, I had a left lumbar abrasion, which is, just burning of the nerves on the left side of my lower back. Had the yard sale Saturday. I had it Sunday as well. I'm not sure if you guys all remember the craziness of the balloon getting stuck in the trees and then making a little crash landing in my driveway. Well, that was all caught on camera. That's in one of my videos. So that had taken place. So I had the art sale on Sunday, which was really a dud. 2 people showed that morning. That was like it. So then I packed everything up in my yard, all covered with a huge tarp. I had signs on it, bricks on it, a huge shelf leaned up. There was just tons and tons of stuff. Hey Maggie, how you doing? Hey girl, you got this. Yep, thank you. Yeah, you remember that. That I think that was the most I probably cried, or at least drama cried in a video. Huh, what did I get yelled at for that one? But anyway, it was real. So I packed everything up nice and secure, you know, all nice and tight Sunday. Woke up Monday morning, went to the hospital, had my right side back ablation done. Woke up Tuesday morning to discover that I was robbed during the middle of the night. What a fiasco that turned out to be. So basically, it was determined later on that day that a neighbor lady down the road was the one who came and stole all my stuff. So she was caught by one of my neighbors who I'd never met until then. She was walking her dog and, seen her doing it, but she didn't know she was like stealing off my property. She just thought it was, stuff people put out. After yard sales, you put it along the curb free, so she started early in the morning, but she was caught at 4:30 in the morning, walking back and forth with, my buckets, tubs of all kinds of stuff. It was a neighbor about 10 to 15 houses down from me, I believe. So I never met her before. I didn't know who she was. I do know the house, not a very respected house, let's say, or house with a couple apartments. So luckily, by the grace of God, that I did decide to do a community post on my local neighborhood. And I just said, hey guys, I just wanted to let you know that during the night I was robbed. All my stuff that was on my yard from the yard sale was stolen. If anybody's seen anything between this hour and this hour, seen a car parked along my wall, people walking, whatever, can you just email me? So then within hours, I started getting hits. And by the time 4:00 came that day, I had 3 witnesses come forward. So basically, she was, the police had come back to my house that night. When I alerted them that I had proof coming in, they said, go home. And when you get home, because I was at my mother's, they said, go home, give us a call, we'll come over. So I drove home immediately because one of the witnesses, her and her sister, drove to the girl's house and were taking pictures of her going through all my stuff. And she was texting them to me. So I'm watching this kind of going down at that very moment. So I knew for sure it was her because I saw my stuff. So the cops come back to my house, and it was 3 state troopers, 3 separate cars. They said, okay, let me see your proof. So I showed them the phone. I showed them the messages. My neighbor, Robin, she had come up. She gave her statement to the police. And what they did was they went to her house. So they went to her house, and about an hour later, they came back up and they said, get your car and follow us down. So I drove down and, was like, oh, wow, it's this house. And, I had a confrontation with the boyfriend at first. He told the police that I had said that I was, after the art sale, I was giving all my stuff away for free. Who does that? No. So I said, I'm sorry. All my free stuff is on the curb. I announced free stuff was on the curb like most of the people do. Hi, Cynthia. How you doing? that why on earth, if I was giving all my, why on earth would I give all my stuff away? I was clearly going to be putting it out, I was going to be trying to sell it or donate or do whatever I wanted with my stuff after the fact. But I would certainly not give away over $3,000 worth of merchandise, brand new with tags, for nothing. Make no sense. So I told the guys, there's no way I told you that. I'm sorry. If you were at my house, you were not there Sunday, but if you were at my house on Saturday, um, my house was full from opening to close. Then the chaos with the balloon crashing and the whole neighborhood coming to my house. I said, no, I would never say I'm giving all my stuff away for free. No, would not be doing that, especially stuff that I handmade myself and yada, yada, yada. So the cop said, enough, I don't want to hear any more. She already admitted it. So I was like, oh, cool. So I went in the house, I retrieved a whole bunch of stuff. So she got arrested that night. I had come home with my car full, 6 huge tubs filled with all of my belongings. I waited for the police to come back to bring everything upstairs like they said they would, because I told them I just had a back procedure and I'm not supposed to be lifting any weight. My friend Cecilia was already going to be coming on Tuesday to help me put all of the stuff back into my storage unit, get it off the yard, yada, yada. So this was all set. So the cops didn't show up 10 o'clock at night. They're still not at my house. So I got all upset and I went out to my car and I brought everything inside, which wound up causing me more damage to my back. Not the ablation site, because I already had that checked, but actually to other nerves all around, and started messing up my kneecap. So yeah, more medical problems. So she got arrested that night. She had 2 court appearances. So all the way here, guys, we're here to today. I have court tonight in a little while. So I wanted to come on live because I've talked about this in the past, and I'm a little steady right now. I'm watching the clock because I do want to take my PTSD, my anxiety meds at a certain time, so I know it's going to hit me at the right time. So when I am standing in front of the judge to talk to them about my experience, I'm not going to be a raving lunatic, that I'm not going to be, upset. I got my little, shirt on. I got my knee brace on. I can't get it underneath my jeans, but I'm not wearing sweatpants to court. So I have jeans. I have my nice blazer top on. So let me see who else came in here, because I don't want to miss anybody. Hi, Marsha. Melinda, hello. Francesca, hi. They were caught. They were panicking at the point they would say anything. Yes, Andy. So I brought everything in the house because the cops were like, you need to do an inventory. You need to do an inventory. If I didn't have to do all that crap, I would have left it sitting in my car. But you also have to understand that I go out and stuff. And if I'm going to be dumpster diving, guys, would you want to have your whole entire car full with stuff? My front seat, my whole entire back seat, and the trunk was jammed with everything that she stole from me. The stuff that she didn't steal from me, she destroyed on my front yard. So I had to get more photos done the other day. So I had 120, 40, 50. I have about 150 documented photos, including the photos that came off text messages. I had them printed, which shows her face. And I'm going to show you guys. So this is my file. I have court tonight. Robin is going to be picking me up and taking me. We're going in her truck. Cecilia, unfortunately, cannot make it. She's having her car worked on. Another friend may or may not show up. I don't know. Here is the major stack of photos. This is everything. This is 128 photos, basically, of everything that she stole from me. It just gives you, you can't really see. This is kind of how she left everything. Mind you, it was all covered in a blue tarp, bricks on top, ladder, just all completely weighed down. So they wanted to see that. And then I had to go into my video of when I recorded the balloon coming down, landing in my driveway, just missing my car. I had to go in and try to get still shots of that. So I had to show, like right here, you'll see there's the balloon right there. But also it shows the curb of my house and where I put all the free stuff. So, you know, and kind of how I was bagging or putting everything together on the tables, so forth. So it's kind of sad that I had to go through all this, but I had to do a stolen inventory, what was retrieved, what was damaged on the yard, and there was one other I can't recall, I have it here. But when you added everything up, it came to over $3,000. In the state of New Jersey, $3,000 in a robbery is a 4th degree indictable felony. So that's jail. So hope all goes well. You're in my thoughts and prayers, honey. Thank you, Lisa. Hi, Mary. Tammy, I had that procedure done on both my knees. It was so worth it. Good, Chris. I'm glad. I'm glad you got your things back and people came forward. Yeah, it was miserable. I got a lot of stuff back, stuff damaged, and then there is $1,000 worth that I never retrieved back. That was a huge loss because I was selling these items for a high ticket price, and unfortunately, she had that day to sell my stuff, hide my stuff very well, give it away, do whatever she wanted. So $1,000 of my stuff that I paid for, I dove for, you know, gone. I'm never going to see it again. So I do have quite a bit, but I have to make sure that I have, I'm trying to find the pictures because you guys are going to get a kick out of this. I had separate pictures. Now I'm trying to locate those pictures. Thinking I put them in another. Oh, yeah, I did. Sorry about that, guys. I got them in a separate thing here. These are the pictures that came. That's a felony. Yes, it is. Yeah, I'm going to put her on blast. I'm going to try to hold my cool, guys, because she's already had a couple court appearances. She has a lawyer, guys, a public defender. I have nobody to represent me but me. And then I have one witness coming tonight. So I have to represent this case to them tonight. And, you know, it's nerve-wracking. It seriously is nerve-wracking. So these photos here are all that were taken from one of the witnesses from her cell phone, and she sent them all to me. And if you guys can see this, here's a picture of her with a smirk on her face, like, ha, showing all of my stuff. I don't know if you can see that very well. I'm hoping not to have a glare. But showing, digging through all my buckets, all my stuff that she sold off my yard. Okay, so I got quite a few. The stuff was scattered all over her apartment. When I went through her apartment with the police, I was there for at least an hour. I could not retrieve everything. There were things that were just boxed up. Like one room was packed. I could barely get in. Medication-wise, she took the whole entire tub filled with all that the medicines, you know, the vitamins and whatnot. She was putting them in plastic baggies. So she was taking them out of the boxes, putting them in plastic baggies, and labeling them with like laxatives, etc. So like she was gonna sell it. Very weird. So yeah, I have my whole binder filled with the court paperwork, doctor's notes. So I tonight is to talk about the what it did, what the robbery did to me, and the restitution. I don't know what I'm asking for in restitution. The valuables was over $3,000. I am going to leave it in the judge's hands. That's all I can do. Resale value, I could have taken all that stuff and I could have gotten the full price. When Debbie was doing my eBay, she was getting excellent prices on majority of the stuff. You know, I had to let her go because she wasn't charging shipping. She was doing free shipping. So the prices, you know, that just became mess, but I was planning on doing it myself. That's why I opened up my own eBay, which I don't have. So yeah, Robin is going to be picking me up and we are going to be going. I am very nervous about this. I don't want this to keep going on and on and on. It is 6 months later from the time that this happened till now I'm finally in court. Yes, I'm glad I am going to get my day. Herein, Tinian, she'd get an ass whooping before she even gets to court. Yeah, I have not seen her since. You know, nothing's happened. No, I haven't had any threats or anything of the sort. No trouble on her part, so we've avoided contact. But she's, like I said, I've not once in this time, guys, I haven't even met the prosecutor. Okay. I don't like the term victim, though I've been one. I prefer, you know, survivor with a lot of things, but I was a victim in this robbery and I have spoken to the police and who all involved less than what this girl has. So she's had her chance to speak to her public defender. She's already been in front of the judge 2-3 times. She's already spoken to the prosecutor several times. She's already spoken to the courthouse several times. And I have not yet met the prosecutor. I did speak to her on the phone twice briefly. I spoke with the municipal building up here that we are being transferred to. Now, here's the thing, guys. She was charged originally with a 4th degree indictable felony. Okay. That is Superior Court. Okay. Here it is Superior Court. So I've been waiting to go to trial because they said this could go to trial. So they have been going back and forth, sending my case back and forth to these 2 courts, the municipal court and Superior Court. So after the court person explained this to me, she said that in order for the smaller court to take on this case, they have to reduce the charge. So instead of it being a 4th degree indictable felony now, I do believe she's going to be charged with a 3rd degree felony. So I don't know what the whole difference is, but tonight is all about restitution and what I would like to see happen to her. From what I understand, from what I am told, is that she has had several arrests. She's got a bad drug problem. She's a meth addict. Yes, I feel bad for people that have drugs, you know, drug problems. I know people that passed away. But with all the things that happened in my life, enough is enough. Okay. And this is what I said to my mom. I said, Mom, I have let in so many people use and abuse me, get away with all kinds of stuff. When am I ever going to say, no, enough? It's got to stop. It's enough. And I told her I'm not going to let her get away with this. I've been robbed before, but of like, you know, one item here, one item there. I had $1,000 gold bracelet stolen from me. Many, many years ago. I actually did hit the kid. I found out where he was and I went after him. Yes, I was a lot younger then. I had a ring my mother bought me, an emerald, beautiful emerald ring stolen from me. I let that go as well. Um, I've let a lot go. I'm not going to let this girl go. She needs to be punished, whether it's by me or somebody else. But from what I understand, she had 5 prior warrants and they just kind of don't want to deal with her for some reason. So she'll get in trouble and then they kind of like just let her go. And then she commits another crime. Same thing happens. And she commits another crime and it just keeps going. So I'm hoping that I could end this. She already did lose her kids from what I was told, which anytime kids are involved, it's sad. The boyfriend, yeah. So the boyfriend was not charged. He was not charged. He was not arrested that night. He kept saying, "Oh, I said it was all for free." The cops did not believe him whatsoever. I made sure that I had some photos showing I had stuff along the curb. But if you're giving stuff away for free, why are you going to seal it up? Why are you going to make it not accessible to people to get to if you're giving away for free? You know what I'm saying? The curb is close to my front yard. I mean, my front, front, side, backyard, whatever. But, she came on to my property, whether she came down the front steps and went on and started uncovering, or she came down my driveway, jumped over the wall. I don't know, guys. But regardless, she admitted she did it. So she's going to be punished somehow. Restitution, I just have no clue. I don't know how they play a role in I just don't know how they do it. It was over 3,000. Could I have sold it all for 3,000? I do not know. I don't have the power to tell you what the future would have held for me. Pain wise, more issues that I'm having. Anything over here over 500 is a felony. Yeah. You bounce a check, you're going to go to jail, in New Jersey. If it's $500 check or more, you're going to jail. So, but. Hey, Denise, love you too. Yeah, they had to known what they were doing. And, it's sad because he's got a truck. The truck was in the driveway, but she chose, if it's free, why are you coming out at 4:00 in the morning to steal the stuff? Why are you doing it at night like that? Even I said that. I said, if I was giving away for free, why didn't you come in the daytime? Why didn't you just bring the truck and pull it up right in front of my house and just take it? None of that made sense. And the sad part is that she brought her 6-year-old daughter with her to help her steal off my property. And when I went there that night, you had her, and then you had a little 2-year-old boy who was wearing nothing but a diaper, walking around holding items in his hand. And he goes, "Is this yours?" Broke my heart. You guys know I have 3 adult kids and I got 3 grandkids. And if Harley were to come up to me, and she's 2, and be like, "Is this yours?" Sorry. Chucks me up. The stuff people do. So she, had her 6-year-old daughter helping her steal. And the 6-year-old was coming up to me going, "Is this yours?" And I'm just like, "No, sweetie, you can have it." Whether it was mine or not, I just couldn't. But I went through the house and I can't say it looked like a hoarder's home, but it was just such in disarray, stolen stuff all over. It looked like she had display stands on her kitchen table, or her dining table, which was completely cluttered with crap, my stuff all over, but she had jewelry hanging with price tags. I guess you're going to do anything to support a meth problem. I feel bad for anybody that has a drug problem, but she needs the help. Okay. But I'm not going to just give her a slap on the wrist like every other person has given her a slap on the wrist. This has got to end. And I'm hoping that it ends with me tonight. So I will give you guys an update either in video or live or I don't know. I really, it would have been awesome if I could just bring my camera in and just recorded it because shoot, I would go live for you guys just to have you watch this whole thing go down. But, we can't do that. So, but yes, Dee Dee, hi. Yeah, she's very guilty. I'm going to stick up for myself. True. Nobody else will. You said it perfectly. Thank you so much. I hate that I'm going through this myself. I wouldn't want anyone else to go through this. Look, she don't, as far as I know, she don't have a job. I mean, I don't know. She didn't have a job 6 months ago. From what I was told, she was on welfare collecting, whatever. She's got a meth problem. If they order restitution, guys, and if she has a job, I guess maybe they can pull a percentage out of her paycheck. I really don't know. I don't know if they can pull anything out of disability. If she's on disability, Social Security, I don't know if they can pull anything out of her welfare check. I don't know how it works, but I guess I'm going to find out tonight. You can't bleed a rock. So if she's got nothing, whatever. But I think going there tonight and talking to the judge and telling him how this affected me, what it did to me, the ongoing medical procedures that I'm continuing to have and continue to will have, because I do know for a fact that cost me a lot more pain that night. But to speak my piece and to finally be heard and get a judgment, that's the first step of closing this. And I was hoping to have this chapter of my life closed in 2019. I didn't want it to go into 2020, but I really had a good idea. It was going to, but at least something is done. Okay. It didn't take a couple years. It took 6 months for me to actually get into court to be heard. So fingers crossed that I am calm, and I'm just very grateful that people stepped up and defended me and gave me the evidence and proof I needed for this. I am so grateful that Robin is going with me. I'm sad that Cecilia can't go with me. I don't know if Susan is going to go with me or not. She said maybe she will. I don't know. But it's nice that I do have at least a support team, and I know all you guys who have been watching this going on, and for the new people who now have heard about it, I'm really glad that I have you guys' back, your support, and I will let you know how court goes. Let me see what you guys are saying because I don't want to completely ignore. Thank you, Andy. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. That's lower than the low, hon. Can't imagine what you went through. It was rough. I put a lot of effort into that yard sale, and really thought that was going to help me out of a lot. And honestly, guys, it's one of the reasons why I do the months thinking it's why I had to go back to work. Even though it hurts, it feels good to be back in the workforce, the working world, paying my taxes. It's painful, but I had to do something. And I hate this saying, it is what it is, but it is what it is. But I just hope I get some closure tonight. I hope I win. I think I will win. I think the evidence is overwhelming. I hope I get some restitution. You look really good today. Love your hair. Thank you, Lori. I appreciate that. A couple of you have been asking me about my hair. I haven't straightened it since I had that whole beauty day because my flat iron sucks. So I just wash my hair and I put in a hair treatment and I scrunch it. And that's all I do, guys. I just get out, towel dry it like this. I put in this stuff and I scrunch, and I just let air dry, and it brings the natural Natural curls. They will garnish her pay if they cannot hold a judgment over her until she can pay. Wait a minute. They will garnish her pay. If not, they can hold a judgment. Okay, that's what I thought. Thank you, Manuela. If she goes to jail and gets work release, she will have to give you some of the wages she earns. Yeah, you know what, guys? Has anybody ever been through this? Like, have you been robbed and had to go to court, and like, what was the outcome? But from what I understand, and I really wish they would have kept me more informed, I feel that victims of all crimes really should be kept more in the loop here, instead of us sitting back guessing and all this stuff. But if she got arrested that night, which is why they didn't come back, that was Tuesday night. The cop didn't come back until Friday, like 3 p.m. to tell me that she was arrested that night. That's why the cops didn't come back to help me bring everything in. But she saw the judge that morning. So nobody told me if, like, when she was arrested, if she was ROR. They didn't tell me if she spent a couple days in jail until she saw the judge Friday morning. Then I heard she wound up going back to court, but nobody said, like, a jail sentence. Like, would she get a jail sentence tonight, guys? Like, would the judge go, okay, well, you stole $3,000 worth, we're gonna give you $1,000 worth restitution, $50 towards medical, and then you're getting a month in jail? Like, is this how this could go? I've been in courts many times for child support. I was in court for evictions 20 years ago, which they were easy to resolve. Like, one, I walk in and just said, okay, here's my rent money. Or the other one is, I'm sorry, he left me and the kids and I have no income. That was a lot easier to deal with than this. So I don't know what to say. Thank you, Janet. Raka, I'm trying. This is one of my biggest problems is I do not stand up for myself. I have a hard time. I have a good heart. I probably would have been, shame on you. But this robbery hurt me so bad, so bad. Not just in the pocket, but mentally it hurt me so bad. It was such a violation of me. And to bring your daughter in to do it and do it at, 3, 4 o'clock in the morning and then lie about it. And then, it just did a lot. But I am standing up for myself. I'm taking over. I'm getting my voice back. I'm going to speak from the heart in court. Court is at 5 p.m. So that's why I figured, if I keep looking over, it's because I'm looking at the clock. I just wanted to come on for about an hour, guys. And I needed you guys. I said in the past that I'm going to be anxious. I'm going to be nervous. I'm going to panic. But I wanted to talk to you guys and let you know that I'm finally going to court tonight. And it's not like, you can't hold my hand, but in a way, I'm going to feel all of you guys with me later. I'm going to feel your positivity. Like, I know you guys are rooting for me. I know you are. And that's why I needed to come on before court so I can kind of calm down and get you guys' words of advice. So if anybody has anything for me, let me know. Kelly, it happened to you. I have a judgment against the person. So they've never paid you, Kelly? Yes, exactly how it could go. Okay, she did it. She knows she was wrong. She needs to be held accountable. That's what's wrong with her. Someone always helps her out. Exactly. And that's exactly what I was told. Never lets her hit rock bottom, so she will never help herself. True. True, true, true. That's exactly how I feel. And that's why when other people have said to me, Tammy, just let it go. Don't just let it go. It's just stuff. Don't worry about it. Maybe just stuff to them. It wasn't just stuff to me. And it just, like I said, it wasn't financially that hit me in the pocket. It was mentally. Yeah, people can be very mean, Kelly. Much love and support. Thank you, Dumpster Diving Dad. Tammy Strong. Woo, woo, woo. New hashtag, guys. New hashtag. Yeah. Please know I am here if you need to talk. No, he has never paid. He ran. Oh, God, Kelly. This happened to Susan. You guys know Susan owns the dog rescue I work for. She got, I feel she got suckered. I feel she got suckered. Kind of like what happens with me. A woman contacted her and said her dog needs help. Her dog needs help. She had no money. Her dog needed to have, something was wrong with her dog. It got hit and needed surgery. Susan, by the goodness of her heart, she had the dog taken to a hospital. She paid the bill. The girl said she was going to reimburse her, but in payments. Well, the girl didn't. The girl tried to run. Susan took her to court. I was like, you can't let this go. You always let everything go. Don't let this go with this dog. Stand up for your rescue, woman. Stand up for yourself. So she took her to court. And she won $20 a week. I think that's what it came to, like $20 a week. The girl has not yet sent her any money whatsoever. So I'm trying to stand up for myself. If she can't pay, I will be happy right now with just having the judgment. I think you guys understand what I'm saying. Just having the judge say, guilty. This is what, you've done to her. She gets to hear me for the first time. I mean, not since that night she heard me, and she was walking around the house. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Please don't leave nothing else outside. No, it's sad because this whole neighborhood is good. And people have all kinds of stuff outside. My stuff is in the backyard. If you want to try to take a couple old chairs and an old rusty fire pit, go for it. But for yard sale wise, if I choose to have another yard sale, no, it's not going to happen. I'm not leaving anything outside anymore. I thought it was safe because it was on my property and you would have to step down and come onto my property. And I mean, just blown away that she actually did that. Takes a lot of balls. Seriously. She got kahunas. She definitely had kahunas for coming on my property. But she was caught, and that was the good thing. Thank you, Dee Dee. Yeah, you get down, you bring your mama butt up here and go Southern on that girl. I know you Southern chicks can kick some rear. I'm a Jersey girl, people. I'm a Jersey girl, and I have kicked ass. Sorry, but I've kicked ass when I was younger. My teenage years, you people were afraid of me. What happened in my age? I have no idea. But I guess when you get pushed enough and enough and enough, that's what I joke around with a lot of people because, well, Jersey. And I go, don't let me go Jersey on you. But it's true. I've learned to tame myself down. And I guess the years of just everything I've gone through, it just took a lot out of me. It took a lot out of my soul. I was losing myself. I honestly was losing myself. But with this whole case, like I said before, I can't let it go. I can't. I can't. I'm taking a stand. And I'm going to go in there and I'm going to make sure, I can't say my posture will be good, but I'm going to go in there and I'm going to fight. I am going to definitely fight tonight. You dang me, New Yorker. Yeah, New Yorkers. Don't mess with New Yorkers and don't mess. This is my three things. You don't mess with New Yorkers. You don't mess with Jersey girls. And you don't mess with the South. That's always been my three things. Yep. Ah. D. Emma Bob's girl, 55-gallon drum whoop ass. I like that. I'm going to show that. This message is held for review. It's fine. I'm hitting show. Oh my God. Thumbs up, thumbs up. You guys, give me a thumbs up. If you get pushed over, you get tired, real tired. Yeah. And I think that's it. I've just been pushed over so much that I just can't take it anymore. But it's 10-3 right now. I'm starting to get those nerves, the butterflies, the whole anxious thing. I know very shortly I have to take my medicine. So when I get there, she's coming to pick me up at 4:30. We're going to get there about 15 minutes prior to court opening. I do hope that when we go in there, hopefully I don't set the alarms off because my big leg brace, it's got metal knobs on the side, whatever. If I have to take it off, I have to take it off, whatever. But I hope that they give me some time to go in the back and sit down with the prosecutor, right, guys? Don't I have a chance to talk to the prosecutor? I don't want to just step up to the thing and go, here, Your Honor, I didn't get a chance to show anybody any of this, but I have all of this right here. And in here is 150 photographs of all the items she stole. Here is evidence of her actually with the stuff, playing with the stuff, showing the stuff off. Here are some medical things to show proof that I had 2 surgeries prior to this, the day prior and a week prior. And then the ones that I had to have after because of this, and then whatever, blah, blah, blah. But I'm hoping that I have a little bit of time to sit back and chit chat and that Robin can say, well, this is what I saw, I mean, right? Oh my God. Are you going to civil court? Give me one moment. I do believe the document said a municipal court. Now, I'm not going to Superior. 4th degree indictable felony is a Superior Court, which is the huge one, the $1 billion one. I'm not going there. They kept passing it off to the lower court. Now, I'm not sure is civil. I've never been to this court. No, it doesn't say civil. It just says municipal court and its location. The judge. Okay. The date, the time, her victim copy. Lovely. So, yeah, it didn't say civil, guys. It says municipal court. And when I spoke to the municipal clerk, she said they don't take anything above a 3rd degree, which is why they had to drop it. So even though originally she was charged with a 4th degree felony, and then they lowered it to 3rd degree, she said that shouldn't affect the whole outcome because it's just a matter of which court they were trying to get it into kind of deal. So, yeah, Chris, I don't know if civil court is the same thing as municipal, but it does just say municipal court. They need to meet with you, right? I would assume. It would have been nice to have a lawyer, but they told me not to get one, and they told me that I would have to pay for one. Don't that suck? That we have to go and pay for a lawyer, and they can commit a crime and they get a free one. Kind of sucks, right? Not fair. They should give me a free lawyer since she got a free lawyer, So I'll be there with her and her lawyer. Oh, Lord. Okay, no, you're not. Wait, Wilma, what's this? No, you're not going to fight. if you know she is mentally ill, have mercy with her so she can get treatment. Um, this is the problem I have with her. I understand the whole disease. I'm not going to fight. I'm not going to let it go though, Wilma. She has repeatedly committed crimes. I understand the whole addiction, but she needs to stop. After this whole thing came out, I found out that she had also stolen from other neighbors. So, something needs to be done. She should pay for a crime that she committed, considering she has gotten away with all those other ones. Her criming, her days of committing crime needs to stop. I have already told the police a long time ago and the prosecutor over the phone that she needs to go into a treatment plan again. She was already in treatment. She already came clean from meth. So the woman who contacted me, who rented her the place, said she thought she was recovered, didn't know she fell back into it. So there's a whole big story with her. But she needs to sink. She needs to get the rock bottom herself. Whether this is her rock bottom or not, I don't think this is anywhere. I think near death experience pretty much is your rock bottom. But something needs to happen. Okay, she needs to take responsibility for the crimes that she keeps committing. And to be honest with you, whether I'm a sucker or not, but she met her match with me. And I need to stand strong for me because I let too much go. I just constantly do this all the time. I'm not going to go ape on her because I will hold my composure in court. Whether I have an anxiety attack or not, that's out of my control. That's why I have to take the meds beforehand. I'm not going to rip her to complete shreds. No, I'm not. But I want her to be held accountable for what she did to me. And then the judge is going to make the decision. Will she pay restitution? Will she go to rehab? Will this, will that, will she go to jail? That's on the judge. That's not on me. It's what the judge says. But I can't let it go. I can't always let everything go. And this is one thing that truly, truly affected me. And I will say to them, she should go into some type of treatment plan, whatever. Would I want her to come clean? Of course. Anybody that's got a drug problem, I want them to get help. I know people personally. I just lost another friend a week and a half ago. I found out right after work yesterday that a friend of mine died a week and a half ago, and she battled drugs. Guys, I get it. Okay, I get it. My mother was an alcoholic with my stepfather for 20 years. She almost died. She stopped drinking like 6 years ago. I get it. I get the diseases. I get the addictions. But we can't always give them a pass because they have an addiction. I smoke cigarettes. That's an addiction. I drink coffee. That's an addiction. I'm going to go out and commit a crime. I'm going to blame it on my cigarette use or my coffee. We can't always, I know that's, but we can't always just give everybody a pass. That's all I'm saying. Addiction is very serious. It is. It is. And that's why I feel bad for her. That's why I didn't go completely ape shit on her that night, though I wanted to. I yelled at the boyfriend because he was lying right in my face. He was lying to the cops. He kept trying to say, I said I was giving everything away. No, don't make me look like a fool. That I can't stand. She was calm. He was raising his voice yelling at me. So then I snapped back at him. But I never went off on her because I get the disease. I know what it does. It tweaks her out, and she's had to steal from all these people, including me, to try to support this meth habit. I get all that. It's a horrible way to live. I want her to get the help. I don't know what's gone on with her in the 6 months. Maybe she did get help. I really don't know, guys. I'll find out what happens tonight. But I need some restitution for my mind more than anything. she made a decision to do illegal drugs. Yes, she did. I'm sure nobody held her down. We don't know what goes on with people, but in my opinion, she made the decision to just keep doing the drugs. But besides that, she made the decision to keep going out committing crimes. And one way or another, she should pay. She should pay. Let's all give Tammy a thumbs up. Yes, I appreciate that. Guys, everybody give me a thumbs up. Let me know that you support me in this matter. I appreciate it. My son was killed, and the guy that did it is still out there and doing the same thing he did, that he got my son killed. You have got to fight. I am proud of you for fighting this. Kelly, I am so sorry. The stories that you've been telling me, God, girl, I wish you were right next to me right now. That's horrible. I have a couple of my friends, their children have died. It's miserable. I can't imagine that pain. It's just absolutely horrible. But I'm so sorry that happened. And it's a sad world where people are so miserable that they have to do stuff like this. But come on, guys, 40 watching. We need 10 more likes. 41 watching, 29 likes. But I don't know. It's gonna be scary, that's for sure. Like I'm feeling it. Like I'm starting to feel like I'm gonna get sick, guys. And this is just something that happens to me because my nerves are shot. It's nerve wracking. Don't mind me, but I gotta take these meds. I need them to be in effect because I get bad panic attacks. This is like, you guys know I have PTSD. I don't know if you all know exactly why. Maybe I'll talk about that sometime. But it's bad. And I've seen a lot of trauma. I've been through a lot of trauma. And as you guys know with this, you get triggers. Any stressful situation triggers my attacks. So I need to be prepared for myself. I need to be prepared. So I want to make sure that I go in there prepared. My paperwork is prepared. I got my evidence. I have other things on my phone. If the judge would like to view the video I took, he's welcome to do that, or the prosecutor. But I need to be prepared to go into court tonight mentally as well as physically. It's a scary situation, it really is. But like I said, I'm just so glad I am not going alone. If I was going alone, things would be 10 times worse for me. Oh yeah, 10 times worse for me. So yes, I have to breathe, especially before I get there. I have to woosah, baby, woosah. Oh my God. Oh, it's a lot. Wondering what kinds of meds help you. Same with PTSD. I take Visceral. Visceral, it's the generic form of Visceral, 50 milligrams. It usually takes, when I take the gabapentin, because of the nerves, but it also helps with, my PTSD. But the Visceral is the first one. It tends to take an hour and a half for it to actually affect me before I can feel it, and it'll calm me down to a point where I'm not, because I shake really bad. I get really bad tremors, so I will shake, I'll sweat, and it's very clear that I'm going into an anxiety attack, and then it gets even more severe into the panic attacks. And if I'm in a full-blown panic attack, where the PTSD comes into play, I can get really nasty, and I don't want that. You know, I'll I I could yell, I could scream, whatever. It happens, you know. But it's me reacting to the stress because of, you know, what I've seen. I mean, I have nightmares. I'll wake up from nightmares just, you know, screaming, or I'm totally covered in sweat because of something I was dreaming about. Visteral, but definitely have your doctor check into it. It really helps. And the generic is hydroxine, HYDROXYZINE, HCl, 50 milligrams. So if I have an attack, I take one of these. I take one you know, like I said, an hour and a half to 2 hours prior to anything that I know could set off an attack. So yeah, and the gabapentin I'm on, it's really doesn't help the nerves, you know, the muscle nerves, not like, you know, your shaky nerves, whatever. Cymbalta, I was on Cymbalta a long time ago. They took me off of that. I I don't think I tried Abilify. I think my daughter was on Abilify, but I don't think I was. Yeah, nightmares suck. All right, you got it? Good. Yeah, hydroxyzine. Yep. Yep. I go into seizure like reaction when I get an anxiety attack. Oh, lorazepam. Yeah, I don't take that. We're all with you, girls. Stand tall, knowing you are there, right? Uh, thank you, Jane. Thank you so much. When I get the way you are during this time, I bite down on my tongue a little. I've done that. Somebody told me to bite down. Um, definitely not the tip. I mean, I'll bite my tongue and till it bleeds. But somebody told me there was another one too. I don't think it was biting your tongue. I think it's you take your tongue and you push it up against the roof of your mouth, like, but close your mouth and take your tongue and push it at the top of your mouth. So it's almost like you're clenching your jaws. Now I'll stand and like everything is just locked in place, but that force brings out a headache. So you got to be careful with that too. But yeah, I've heard about biting your tongue. It's hard to do the right thing. Funny how that works, you know? Yeah, it's it's true. I'm looking now at my laptop and I keep seeing how it's going in and out blurry, but my camera, my cell phone is perfectly clear. Oh my gosh. All right. I don't want to keep you guys on too much longer. I appreciate, make sure everybody gives me a thumbs up. Anybody goes on lives, I won't be here for Scrap Dog, but I didn't see him in. But a lot, you know, I thank you all for showing up and showing some love and support and wishing me good luck tonight. Keep your fingers crossed. Everything goes well. That nothing terrible happens tonight. I will definitely somehow let you guys know whether I make a video or go live or just do a community post, but I will let you guys know the results of this. Who knows? Maybe I'll go there and they may say, you know what, this needs to go to trial. Guys, I really don't know how it's going to turn out. I don't think it's going to go to trial. I just think it's just me, you know, coming in with my evidence, speaking and figuring out a restitution and an actual charge. I think that's what it is. But Tammy Strong, yes. All right, guys, new thing. I want to see it everywhere. I want to see hashtag Tammy Strong everywhere. You know what? I just love you guys so damn much. All right. I want to see Tammy Strong everywhere. Okay. There's going to be people who don't even know what the heck it is. This is what I'm going to do. I'm going to hunt down those Tammy Strongs, and everybody that puts Tammy Strong on my videos, whether if you put it in, you go on somebody's live and you put in pound Tammy Strong, I'm going to find it. If somebody, if I don't see it, somebody tell me you saw that. I'm going to write down all of your names, and then I'm going to put all of you guys into a drawing, and then I'm going to start sending out. I mean, I got a whole bunch of boxes right here. I got some goodies coming. But Tammy Strong, you guys are going to be pumping me up. I'm going to go in tonight, and I'm going to have hashtag Tammy Strong on my mind. And I'm going to go in there with as much confidence as I can, and I'm going to nail this thing. I'm going to nail it not only for me, I'm going to nail it for you guys. And I want to see that Tammy Strong posted everywhere. And then I'm going to gather up everybody who did Tammy Strong, and then I'm going to start sending you guys some gifts, because this is going to be, you guys are going to, you're pumping me up. You're making me feel better, which is why I said I needed to talk to you guys prior to going into this case, because this is what I need. I need my self-esteem to hit me. I need my confidence to hit me. I need to feel like, yeah, I'm prepared. I can do this. I put on this, which I don't wear a lot of these shirts. I have this thing underneath. It's like it was a little too much chest piece right here. But yeah, I got this with my jeans. But yeah, all right. I'm seeing them, guys. I am seeing Tammy Strong. I'm loving it. I'm loving it. I'm loving it, man. Keep it coming, because I'm going to go and I'm going to collect them all, write them all. I'm going to put you guys in for some drawings, and that's it. And I'm going to send you guys some goodies. Keep it coming, guys. Mwah. Thank you all so much. I am so glad I came on here and I talked to you guys before this craziness happened. I am going to get off of here. I'm going to finish my coffee and collect my thoughts. And I think I have trying to find it. I think I have one more video I have to film and upload. I have one uploading right now. I wasn't able to get to a couple of them because, as you guys know, the house is supposed to be, well, it's sold, but I think she's supposed to hand the keys over this week. I'm not sure. So I've been unpacking and cleaning, and I do want to do a house tour here because you guys are going to be amazed at how much decluttering I did. And I'm just like, yes, I still have my tree up. I think it's so darn cute. Thank you, Wonder Woman. Yes, woman, I'm waiting for your artwork to come in the mail. Yes. I have not gone to the post office in like a week or two. So if you guys sent me anything, I'm sorry. I haven't been there. It's been crazy. So, but thank you guys so much. Love you all. Keep watching them videos, guys. It's helping. I know it's been a little dry with the dumpster diving, but the weather's been stinking, work's been stinking, work hours, whatever, been dry over here. But I'm gonna keep trying. So I got some interesting videos coming up. So yeah, what is that? Wonder Woman, Tammy Strong. Love it, girl. I got some stuff over here for a couple of you guys. I'm not gonna ruin that surprise. But all right, guys, you have a great night. And again, thank you so much for supporting me, supporting my channel, giving me a thumbs up, and stay tuned. Because gonna win this, and I'll let you guys know what happens. All right, take care. Tell Scrap Dog on his live later I said hello, but Tammy's in court kicking butt. All right, got to figure out how to end this thing now, because I don't even know how to end this. So I'm going to be sitting here playing with the phone going, how do I let go? How do I stop? I have no idea. God bless you too, guys. Delay on sending them out. Been chaos here with all my medical, but we'll be coming. All right. I understand, Maggie. I understand. Let me put this over here because I don't even remember how to shut my live feed off from the cell phone, guys. So if you see me fidgeting with it, I'm sorry. But bye, guys. Till next time.